Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, and whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, episode 223. Today's soundtrack, in case you hadn't quite got the hint just then, is Metal Slug. DF suggested this, and you can expect a series on this from myself and DF at some point very soon. Actually, credit has to go to DF. All credit goes to DF for this one, because DF's got the game and he threw me a copy. He says it's a late birthday present. Okay, so we'll play some Metal Slug at some point. Metal X? Did I say Metal X? I meant Metal Slug. Metal Slug. Now, we need us a job. Actually, no, I forgot to do some stuff off cam. Let's have a quick look. Rest in place, not tired. No, I think we're good. So let's find ourselves a job. Job market. Freight market. Oh, frame rate's shocking today. Alright, we are in Benin. Where would we like to go today, ladies and gentlemen, those who are yet to make up their minds? Graz, Poznan. That's not so bad. Just up the road. That's crap in the way of money. 36,000, no. We could go back up to Sweden. That one's very tempting actually. £85 per mile. And only 6 ton a yacht. But now to get us back into Scandinavia land. You know what I think that'll do us? That will do us. That will actually... Yeah, I'm happy with that one. Let's get out of here. We've got ourselves another garage and looks like we're going to... Squirrel's place. Okay, so we're struggling to run anything over 30 frames per second, but it doesn't look like 30 frames per second, it looks horrible. Maybe it'll come up better when it's recorded. But anyway, we'll get the job, we'll get on our way. Isn't that the yacht we delivered last time? I'm sure it's the same yacht. Well, doesn't matter, we're going to get this, we're going to get out of the town. We're going to go back up to Scandinavia. Yes, indeedy doody, we are. Do. Doop. Oh, no. Forwards. Don't want to damage the thing before we've even got started. 22 hours to do the job. So this is going to be a 2-episode job by the look of it. It's not such a problem for you guys, is it? I don't mind a 2-episode job. To be honest, I might make this a slightly shorter episode anyway. Just because I can. No reason for it other than I can. Go. We'll make us some nice money and then we shall... start thinking about buying some trucks. Improving our fleet somewhat. Don't mind me, Mr. Bus, I'm just pulling in front of you. I hate buses. I think most of you guys at home know I hate buses. Especially in this game. Fucking evil things. Okay, so far, DF, I'm liking the soundtrack. So far, it's very good. Also, just remembering, will DF be telling me off for telling you guys about our planned upcoming series? Was it meant to be a surprise? I don't know, actually. If it was DF, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Oh, bumping. Very bumpy. And there's a moth in here. Bloody hell. My bedroom window is open again. The heating is off. It's very, very hot in this country at the moment. Very hot. I don't like it. I do not like the heat. The expected colder temperatures haven't come, but what we do have is it's extremely mild. We're talking over 10 degrees in most places. And draft has just come in. Feel that? You can't feel that draft, but I can. Oh, it's very nice. Ooh. And also, there's some massive flooding in the UK. I know we've got a reputation for it always raining, but over here there's been some massive flooding up north, and it's quite horrible what people are going through up there. Let's stick the cruise control on to 70. And I haven't got in front of me the information I was looking for. Bugger. Valve have basically released a statement 5 days after the event of the last few days. Basically, Christmas Day, Steam was DOSed, denial of service, and it coincided with a peak traffic of 2,000 times what they would normally get. There's a few other issues as well, as we already know, with the caching and everything. And I'm really going to have to alt-tab out to look at this. Stay recording, stay recording. There we go. My plan is to read out the entire thing, basically. Because, you know, lack of imagination. So let's slow it down a bit, Tildy. Let's slow it down to a more reasonable 50 miles an hour. There we go. 50 will do us nicely. Alright, there's an update on the Christmas issues, is the name of the article by Valve. And this is on the Steam website itself. This has come straight from Valve. We'd like to follow up with a little more information regarding... Sorry. Yeah, I should just pull over, read it all up entirely. Fuck it, let's just stop Matilda. Parking brake on. Gear down. Engine off. Right. Oh, and hazards as well. Right, we'd like to follow up with more information regarding Steam's troubled Christmas. What happened? On December 25th, a configuration error resulted in some users seeing Steam store pages generated for other users. This is basically everybody seeing each other's data, little bits of credit card numbers, possible email addresses, so on and so forth. Between 11:50 PST and 13:20 PST, a specific time, store page requests for about 34,000 users, which contained sensitive personal information, may have been returned and seen by other users. 34,000 people, not good. Then again, considering how many people actually use Steam, actually not so bad after all. The content of these requests varied by page, with some stages included a Steam user's billing address, the last 4 digits of their Steam card number, their purchase history, the last 2 digits of their credit card number, and or the email address. These cache results did not include full credit card numbers, user passwords, or enough data to allow logging in as or completing a transaction as another user. So what they're saying is, you can see some bits, but as always, when it comes to these sort of websites, you can't see everything. So some data may have been seen, but not all the data. You should be alright, is what they're saying. If you did not browse the Steam store page with your personal information, such as your account page or a checkout page, in this time frame, that information could not have been shown to another user. So again, if it's between 11:50 and 13:20 PST, you're fine. So if you looked at Steam Store between those 2 times, you're probably one of the 34,000 users. Valve is currently working with our web caching partner to identify users whose information was served to other users, and will be contacting those affected once they have been identified. As no unauthorized actions were allowed on accounts beyond the viewing of cached page information, no additional action is required by users. So they're saying, okay, we realise there's a small percentage of users out there have been affected. We will get in touch with them once we found out who they are. Thank you very much for your patience. How it happened. Early Christmas morning, Pacific Standard Time, the Steam store was the target of a DOS attack. It's denial of service again. It's basically overloading website with requests, basically hitting F5 constantly. It overloads servers, essentially. Which means people that want to use the service, such as me and you, can't. Which prevented the serving of store pages to users. Attacks against the Steam store, and Steam in general, are a regular occurrence that Valve handles both directly and with the help of partner companies, and typically do not impact Steam users. During the Christmas attack, traffic to the Steam store page increased 2,000% over the average traffic during the Steam sale. So Christmas, everyone's got the money, some people probably ask for Steam store cards, because you can buy them in the shops now. And not just that, everyone's got a Steam sale on at the moment, so we're all going mad spending money. I know, I've spent more than my fair share. Mertai's been very kind and let me spend a small fortune in this last week or so. In response to this specific attack, caching rules managed by Steam web caching partner were deployed in order to both minimise the impact on Steam store servers and continue to route legitimate user traffic. During the second wave of this attack, a second caching configuration was deployed that incorrectly cached web traffic for authenticated users. This configuration error resulted in some users seeing Steam store responses which are generated for other users. Incorrect store responses varied from users seeing the front page of the store, displayed in the wrong language, to seeing the account page of another user, and this here is where the errors come in. Once this error was identified, the Steam store was shut down and a new caching configuration was deployed. The Steam store remained down until we had reviewed all caching configurations, and we received confirmation that the latest configurations had been deployed to all partner servers and that all cached data on Edge servers had been purged. We will continue to work with our web caching partner to identify affected users and to improve the process used to set caching rules going forward. We apologise to everybody whose personal information was exposed by this error and for interruption of the Steam store service. So essentially that's a really long-winded way of paraphrasing what they said 5 days ago, when they said shit's gone down, we'll turn everything off until we fix it. It's a nice elaboration, Steam. But did it really take 5 days? That's nearly a week. I can understand I can understand 2,000% of normal traffic. That's quite a lot. That's quite peak. This is a peak time of year. Yeah, okay. It wasn't. I take back what I said in the last episode. Clearly not Valve's fault. They got DOSed. Where I'm not happy with this is there could have potentially been an issue. There could have potentially been hundreds of thousands of people ripped off at an important time of year. There could have potentially been losses for everybody involved. Especially given, once you spend something on Steam, there's no way of getting that money back. Once you've committed to purchasing these games, that's it. You're stuck with them. There's no refunds, nothing. Well, actually, you can get the refund if you haven't played the game for more than 2 hours in a 14-day period after initially purchasing the game. That's the point. The point is, we could have been severely fucked over in this one. What if it wasn't just regular cached information? What if we had revealed all our information? At which point, I would say actually shame on the DOSers for actually wanting to put Valve through his shit in the first place. As much as I want to lay it onto Valve and give it in really thick and tell them that they're idiots for not responding to us in good time with the information that we required to put us at ease, because after reading that out, I'm feeling a lot better now. I was actually going to rant a bit, but then I read that properly before recording, and my anger at having to wait 5 whole days is quicker than what Sony have done. But Valve haven't helped themselves in that they've been deleting user posts on the forums. I mean, that's just, for me, that smells of conspiracy right there. But after having read that, I'm put a bit more at ease. Plus also just bear in mind, when Sony were hacked, it took them a year to discover it. 5 days a year, I'll take the 5 days. So, thinking about it, it's not actually that bad. But the point still stands. Something did happen. Something could have been much, much worse. We should all be grateful that it wasn't worse. And here's hoping that Valve take from this, learn the lessons, and we don't get a repeat in the future. It's also nice to see that they talk about partner companies. That it implies that they already have processes in place for such events happening. Oh, I braked and in mirror, and yeah. It's nice to see that they actually have. Obviously, if they didn't have something in place to to deal with something like this, they'd be idiots. And it's also pretty much a given that they're going to get DOSed over the Christmas period. I don't think what anyone was expecting, certainly not the DOSers, was the information being revealed. And we should all be very, very grateful it wasn't much worse. So, what can you do going forward? Don't store your information on Steam, especially if it's payment related. I know it makes things a little easier when it comes to the checkout process, but if you're really that concerned, don't bother linking PayPal to your Steam account. You can unlink it on the Steam page, and if that doesn't work, go to paypal.com and unlink it there. There we go, helpful, friendly consumer advice from your friendly neighbourhood mod. I'm actually good for something other than a baller age. I'd like to say thank you to Valve actually for taking the time to write that wall of text. It's an entire length of screen, and I've got a 1080p screen, so that's 1080p worth of writing. So, seriously though, you didn't have to do that, Valve, but it still concerns me a bit. It still feels hugely brushed under the carpet and all that. So to actually get a wall of text is actually pretty cool, I'd say. Honestly, I'd preferred it to have come a bit sooner. 3 days I'd have been cool with, because they obviously need time to process things, take things into consideration and whatnot. But maybe actually, no, maybe 5 days is okay, because everyone's been on holiday and there's probably no one in the offices. It's a crucial time of year. Oh, there probably are people, let's be honest. It's a fucking sale. It's also probably why the DOSers did it when they did. At the end of the day, no harm, no foul, nobody hurt. Please learn your fucking lessons for future, Valve. Thank you very much, have a nice day. Let's overtake the bus. The wheels on the bus go round and roll roundabout. Has there been a big smash happen in the roundabout? I'm not sure. Something's happening on the roundabout, or not happening as the case may be. Why isn't that truck going? This is probably my screenshot of the episode. And also, I think, I found a mod actually. I found a mod the other day. It allows you to... Oh god. Another building that's broken. It allows you to change the photo mode. So instead of having to fly up all... You could fly up miles away. Instead of remaining within, say, 70 by 70 area, you can go to 1000 by 1000. It's quite an in-depth photo mode mod. Mod quite likes it. Mod likes a mod. Ha, fancy that. I think that'll do. Let's focus onto everything, take the picture. And while we're here, let's actually have a look, see what the hell's going on. Also, the mod will speed up the camera somewhat as well, and I'm quite looking forward to taking it to test now. This guy's cleared to go. Why doesn't he go? What's he waiting for? If he's turning off there, if he's in this outside lane, he should be turning off here. And if he's not, why isn't he getting into the lane of traffic ready to go? SCS, your traffic rules need some more work, I feel. Get back to in-cap. Oh, go on. This is ready. We're already a bit low on time because we decided to stop and read all that out. 42 hours, we should be alright. Stop skipping it, next we're stopping 7 hours. I might have to start pushing people out of the way if I want to get this job done today. How close are we to the car in front? Reasonably close. Apparently I've hit him. Now to nudge him gently out of the way. Come on, truck. He's going. He's going. Now come on, keep going. Keep going. Thread our way through the traffic here. What the fuck's going on here? Nudge. Very nicely done, very nicely power. Let's check tune it's a lower gear. Oh, I found our obstruction. This car appears to have hit this trailer. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to fix your obstruction. Shut up. Crash vehicle? Yeah, yeah, but I'm fixing the obstruction, which is this idiot in the blue car. Right, the way is clear. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And away we go. Away we go. Finally. Didn't ask him much, just, you know, people to not crash into each other at roundabouts. Right, we've wasted a bit of time there. Let's see how fast we can do the rest of this job. Hopefully not too fast, because we don't want to crash. Do not want to crash. And also forgot to, we were going to check out the list of achievements, weren't we? Yeah, well, when we get to the next, how far are we from resting? Far enough away. Oh god, another roundabout. Go, 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 go. Keep going, Keep going. Power. Go, go, go. 6-ton yacht. Pretty fucking light, actually. Although I'm not entirely sure 6 ton is accurate, because when I have engines being loaded up to go to pleasure craft, which is essentially what this yacht is. This yacht is a pleasure craft item, right? The engines I'll load onto those will be about 2 ton each. So let's say that 4 ton of a 6 ton yacht is engine. Unless, of course, I'm shipping shit out to bigger engines, to bigger yachts even. I don't even know. Look up Princess Pleasure Craft. Ooh. Ooh, we're on Grey Road, just turning yellow. Let me just pause this a moment, because there is one achievement I'd like to point out. Where is map? World map. Top left corner, 48.21% we've uncovered. Which means we're quite close to... I don't know if this is going to show up on screen. I hope this shows up on screen. Where are we? Oh! I am a GPS discovered more than 60% of the map. Okay. So we need another 12%. That'd be nice to get at some point soon. Let's carry on. How are we looking for damage? Nothing and nothing. Excellent. Let's get going. We've got a Scandinavia land to get to. I think we're going to get there all the way through the mainland too. Let's do this nice and gently. Nice and gently. Yeah, by the time you guys watch this, assuming you even watch it on the night at all, it'll be New Year's Eve. What have you guys got planned for the evening? Myself, I'm having a select group of mates around as per usual. I will not unfortunately be hosting a Squiz and a Whip Stitch because they will be fuck off speeding offence. They will be fucking off of speeding offences, yes. They will be entertaining guests at their own house. Which is very cool, considering, you know, they come over ours all the time. They don't ever get enough time for their own friends. I'm not saying that we're not their own friends, but you know what I mean. They've got friends back at home. In their part of the world. Oh shit, 14% from that little bump. Really? Well, we're not getting paid much for this job either. Great. Where's the rewind button? I need to rewind. Like a flashback, you know? But yes, New Year's, we're going to have myself, Murtide, Drazar, Mr. Jones. I think we'll also have a... I don't know what to call them. For those of you who know them in real life will know who they are. They're the lovely couple that Drazar gives a lift to regularly. I don't know their internet handles. I know they're on the internet often enough, I just don't know their handles. I'm not going to go using the real names because of obvious reasons. There's another ding. And I might get drunk, I might not. Swinging towards the knot, if I'm honest. Might have a couple of beers. I mean, I've been drinking a lot of rum lately, so I might switch over to just beer. And if you do drink this year, guys, don't fucking drive. Seriously. If I know I'm driving, I won't touch a fucking drop. I mean, will not drink anything. Oh God. 28% now? Have we got a wide load on here or something? It must be a wide load. That must be why I keep catching it all of a sudden. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the next rest stop and we'll call it an episode there. Because I've had enough of bashing the trailer. I really have had enough. I just want to make some bloody money off this job and now we're not going to. Going all the way to Scandinavia land, not making any money because we decided to take a yacht which has got an extra wide load on it. I mean, look, I swear it sticks out a bit. Let's switch lanes. Change view. It does, it sticks out the sides. Significantly. Somewhat. Sorry about your yacht, it was just a bit fat. Yeah, look at that, it's wider than the fucking lane underneath us. Oh well. Shit happens? Oh god. Oh god again. So, is this guy behind us overtaking or not? No, but a different guy is. Moron. Also, where is the next rest stop? I actually don't know if I want to wait that long. Let's turn off here and we'll see what... Sonic. No, we're not going to turn off here. That'll get us ready for the next episode. Let's just stop. As close to the barrier as we can. Excellent. All the way down. Third gear will do nicely. Off sesame. Go on, you can get past my wide load. Apparently I couldn't get past you. How bad's the damage? 28%. It's not good. It's not good. What are you playing at, Buster? I'm as close to the barrier as I can get without twatting the thing again. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope I've helped you clear up the issue with the valve issues over Christmas. You've heard my opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments. Dream big, and I'll see you next time for some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. And have a great new year! Bye-bye.